going on, everybody? Up for another walk, and just thought I'd throw out some ideas that were spinning in my head today. So I think today is the climate strike day. A lot of places are going to be closed, doing their thing. You know, students are probably going to be out striking, marching, doing their thing. Recently saw that I'm in a pretty small town where I live, so I follow the town's Facebook page and the mayor's Facebook page, and so recently, I think yesterday or the day before, after the scathing little speech at the UN assembly the other day, our mayor had made a post talking about how climate change is obviously very real, something we need to take seriously, and that our town is committed to doing the things that we need to do to start, number one, obviously, with fossil fuels and stuff being more energy efficient, things like that. Although there's some forget what it is exactly. I forget what the paradox is called, but I was just looking up on this the other day, where it appears that efficiency tends to lead to higher consumption in many cases with a lot of resources. But that's fine. That's a topic for another day. In any case, good things, positive things. We've got people paying attention, people sharing videos of speeches that happened, and people saying their bit, which I loved, by the way. So anyway, our town is going to dedicate itself to being more aware and doing things to reduce the impact and hopefully curb a little bit of the climate change. So that's great. So here's what I was thinking. I'm thinking that because this is not a large town, and because I'm already familiar with the grocery stores, and I'm already familiar with a lot of various things within town and the surrounding area that can promote and ease a plant-based or vegan lifestyle, I'm thinking I might actually make contact with the mayor and one of the, I forget his exact title, but he's kind of like the outreach coordinator, or like community organizer or something like that. I actually went to school with the guy. Great guy. So I'm going to see if I can meet up with them, reach out at least, and offer to just have a chat, and maybe I'd put on some kind of a, some kind of a workshop or some kind of a guided tour in the grocery stores or something. I'd be willing to do something on a volunteer basis. I just wouldn't want to stretch myself too thin, of course, because obviously I got a lot of shit going on, right? I mean, I work full time. I've got the dog walking thing. I now have like a thing on Thursday evenings that I do. So I got a lot going on, but I'm willing to do something, a couple hours a week or something like that. Maybe one day on a weekend, do something, walk people around the grocery store, meal planning, talking about different vegan and plant-based foods and alternatives to, animal products. And I don't know, I just want to see what the town will do there. Because if the town's willing to help to organize and arrange it and make it happen, then I feel like it'd be less of a waste of my time if I, tried to get this out there and do it and put a lot of effort into making it happen, and then only like 2 people show up. Like, that's not worth my time. And sure, that might be great. 2 people still better than none. But honestly, I feel like I would have more effective uses of my time, especially since it is quite limited. Anyway, just thought I'd throw that out there, and I'm wondering if any of you who are watching have gotten involved in any kind of like local politics or town council kind of stuff, or I know that Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan is running for council in Long Beach, and I think that's amazing. Obviously, I'm in a much smaller area at Long Beach. Like my town's like 8,500 people or some shit. But still, there's an outreach there, and there's an audience. And if we can get it arranged through the town with town support, and maybe even a little small amount of town funding to help, maybe we can pick up some of these items on occasion, and then do like a trial, test them out or something, and make it like a community event, sponsored by the town, but with my volunteer time. I'd be way down for that. That'd be so awesome. And making like, light life burgers for people or something, just, on the town's dime. Maybe by donation, maybe it's a thing, it's a community event. Hey, you can participate in this whole thing by donation, minimum suggested donation, like $5 or something like that. But if somebody's really skeptical and they don't want to do it, oh, whatever, come along anyway. Anyway, just some random thoughts. Something I got kind of excited about here in just the last probably 20 minutes. So sometimes these things come to me, and if I don't write them down or record them in some way, they may just disappear. So this also serves as a reminder to me, if nothing happens with this in the next little while, that I haven't at least, reached out and made some contact to get the initial discussions going, that you guys can hold me accountable. So that is that. Get back into my forest walk here. I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments, guys. Peace.